Hey guys, it's Young Wealth. Now today I'm making a video on Zbcn. You gotta understand that I'm asking the question: is it too late? Is it too late to buy now? Is it too late to get involved with Zbcn? Have you missed this train completely? Or are you not gonna see any wealth while everyone runs into the sells away in the sunset and makes their $1 million off Zbcn? Is it just gonna be that way? Now I'm gonna answer that right now, right? You gotta understand that. Listen, if you pay attention to YouTubers, what were they saying in 2020? They were telling you that buying Bitcoin is silly because Bitcoin is not going to appreciate that high. But when you look at what Bitcoin did, people said it's too late to buy Bitcoin, but it went to 15K in 2022. So from 15K, it went to 100K from there. Now you gotta understand, if you believe someone that said it was too late back then you missed out on like a 5-6x. So the thing about it, what I learned in this rally, I learned as long as an asset's a good asset, it's just gonna keep increasing in value until it plays its course. Now, when it comes to Zbcn, what I buy here, once again, I've told you, like, you have to, I know it's painful for if you're on the sidelines and you don't own any, but you have to wait. You have to wait. Not financial advice, but look at this. It's going crazy. This is going crazy. Buying here, this is where you're gonna see the most volatility. You won't see the most volatility. I'll show you when you won't see volatility. When we have sideways action, like I drew out over here, that's when the volatility is not that bad. But when you are breaking resistance, you're breaking levels, you're breaking key levels, we're gonna see large pumps. Right now, we're on the 2 hour on the chart. We haven't seen a red candle for the past 6 hours. Okay, like majority of the candles have just been green on green on green with 2 red ones in like 1, 2. Okay, we have 2 red ones in the past. In like the past, since the morning time, since the past 12 hours, we've had 2 red candles. So, is it too late to buy? No, it's not too late to buy for sure. Like, even if you was to buy here, which I highly say you don't buy here, you wait for sideways action, you wait for pullbacks and dips. But buying here, just knowing where this asset's going, $5 billion plus, $10 billion plus in market cap, it's still on the macro won't be a bad trade, but on the micro, doing something unresponsible like that could hurt. I'm just being real. Like, there's always gonna be, these are the times where you can't let the emotions get the better of you. Because let me tell you this right now, if you knew about Zebec here back when it was low and you didn't want to buy then, you should ignore the FOMO you're getting right now. If your FOMO is telling you I should be buying right now, listen, we are breaking out. I made a video saying we are breaking out, and we are literally breaking out. Listen, every time I make a video, I have to make another video because it just goes higher and higher. I haven't seen nothing crazy, a rally this crazy for a decent amount of time. As I said, the next target right now for Zebec, the next target is 0075. Whoa. That was clickbait. For this target was clickbait. But the next target I have in my head is in fact, that wasn't clickbait. What am I talking about? This is the psychological resistance of 626 million market cap. That's why I put it. That's one of my psychological targets, 625, okay? The psychological resistance of 625 market cap, that's big resistance. But also 600 million is going to be a big psychological level. I'm just excited to see what's gonna happen when we reach these levels and test these levels. But I do feel like before we have a sell-off to the downside, we hit these levels. We hit these levels. My opinion could be wrong. Don't bank on it. But it's the beauty about it. On the upside, listen, I have ownership over this coin. So like, if it goes down, I don't really care because I'm holding it for years anyway. If it goes up, listen. That also, listen, I'm still not complaining either. But what I would want to see, just for people that just found out about this coin, I would want to see a pullback, which most likely will happen like, I don't know when it will happen, but if we go to here and we don't get rejected, we don't do this, if we do this instead, then listen, we're gonna go to this next target over here. Most likely, this is all hypothetical, but this will be the next target. That's a big trade right there. What's the price right now? The price right now is 6.8. That would be 8. That would be 8. The target here that would be 0.008. So like, just knowing that, I would still wait, but it's up to you what you want to do in these markets. If you feel like you don't want to miss out and you want to buy, that's up to you. I will not force anyone to do anything. But what I'm saying is, as if you're using the DCA method and your method is to get rich long term, there's better moments, there's better times to pick than this. But this is why it's scary, because it's broke above the old previous trend line. So me saying all of this, we could just keep climbing like that for a while until like, if we break 625 million, $1 billion is a big possibility, in my opinion. I'm gonna say one more time, $1 billion is a big possibility, in my opinion. I'm just being real. Okay. Not saying it's guaranteed to happen, but what I'm saying is, like, these things, like, I'm making a video to just, the scenario, if you're on the sidelines right now, it's looking bleak, okay? It's looking bleak. Like, if you're on the sideline with Zebec, this is a stressful time. I'm trying to give you cope as much as possible, trying to give you a scenario where we don't just keep going in a straight line upwards, which at the same time, it is possible for us to go on a straight line upwards. But I just do believe we will see a pullback sooner than later. We've had a great pump. This is coming up to like a 10x almost now. So for the people that believe, is it too late? I would not say it's too late, because first of all, we are still under $1 billion. This potentially has the potential to go to tens of billions. We just had the news with XRP partnering with Zbcn. We also have the news where there was 2 pieces of news that I can remember that made this bullish. The first one was the Zbcn partnering with XRP. The next news was that tech is being used by certain corporations. So at the end of the day, that's what they're focused on. Zbcn, they're focused. Zebec Network is focused on adoption. That's why people are cashing onto this. And if the XRP army gets behind this one, it's gonna keep going up on the macro. So it is better sooner than later. You do your research and you find the entry. I'm gonna give you some entries right now. I'm gonna be real. Like, if you try to make it quick, like 53, if we can reach this resistance again, which it might not happen, if we hold above this line here for a while, we see sideways action, then us having the breakdown gets less and less likely in the short term. Now, on the macro, well, Donald Trump can make another huge 1,000,000% tariff that dumps the whole entire market, which drags all of this momentum down. But right now, we have the momentum on our side. Right now, it's for me to see us break back below here after this godly candle, this godly green candle. I don't think that's gonna happen. I think we're gonna just see action, choppy action along this region. So for now, it's too late to buy, in my opinion, unless you want to take that ballsy Chad move. Not financial advice, none of this is financial advice, but unless you want to be a big balls of steel Chad and you want to take that risk with your money, that's up to you. But me personally, I don't buy on continuous green candles, no matter what it is. I don't buy on green candles. I'll miss out if I have to, because I know I'll be more angry at myself if we start to fall off from here at the top. I'll be more angry if I buy a green candle just because I know I went against my DCA trading morals to buy this big rally. I'll be more against myself if I see us retrace after this and break below again, because I know that I could have waited this out. Like, things and setups take a while to play out. The same way this rally has happened for a while. When we get the dip, it might take a while to get to a dip. So if you're believing in Zebec, I feel like there'll be dips along the way. Just be ready and have your eyes out. Peace.